Taking a closer look at a drug called Ivermectin. In the United States, it is most often administered as an anti-parasitic drug for livestock, and now it is gaining popularity as a phony form of COVID defense. So why are we talking about the drug? Well, it is popping up all across West Texas. People are using it to try and prevent COVID-19. As our Rachel Ripp found out, medical professionals do not recommend taking it. She spoke with a Midland woman who has been taking the drug for the past 5 months. Tonight, she is sharing her experience.
Here's the deal, Tatum. It's important to let everyone know up front that no doctors or health organizations recommend the use of ivermectin for treating COVID-19. But one local woman, desperate to see her family, tried it. It's widely available, over the counter and online.
This is going to sound crazy, but people have been taking it in the form of horse paste, which is like an over-the-counter dewormer for horses.
Yep, you heard right. Horse paste. It doesn't sound appetizing, but that wasn't enough to stop Alexandra Bibby from trying ivermectin after reading about it online.
It doesn't taste very good, but it's like a bitter apple-flavored paste or gel.
She started taking the drug back in October after getting worried about catching COVID-19. She took it hoping to protect herself and her family.
I would take it anywhere between like once a week, depending on if I felt like I was going to be in risky situations, to like once a month. I'm not normally somebody that's like into like alternative medicines. That's not really my thing. But obviously I was like a little bit desperate. I didn't want to get COVID. I was visiting my parents and they're kind of elderly.
Alexandra read various articles from websites that cited studies mostly in other countries. None of those articles were backed by science or methodology typically used by health organizations in the U.S. The National Institute of Health says most of those studies had incomplete information or limitations. Some of those things included small sample sizes, varying doses, and outcomes that were not clearly defined. But that didn't stop her from taking the risk. She bought her first 3 packs off the internet.
Pretty early on, there was this like retrospective study where people in Australia who just happened to be taking it for like parasites and stuff seemed to be having better outcomes with COVID. So I just started keeping an eye out for it, like seeing if any other studies popped up about it.
Thankfully for Alexandra, the COVID-19 vaccine is now available.
I actually just got my first vaccine shot a few days ago, so no more horse paste.
And so far, no side effects from the awful paste she so desperately wanted to try. Now, Alexandra tells me that she's recommended ivermectin to some of her friends with COVID-19. The last dose Alexandra took was about a week ago. And let me emphasize again, no doctors or health organizations recommend that you use this drug. They say that there's not enough evidence or data to support that it kills or prevents COVID-19. Reporting in Midland, Rachel Ripp, News West 9.